Bitchin' with Bill. As you can see, I'm in a different location today. In the Jupiter Beach Resort, and maybe you can see the ocean. I'll stand up. You can see the ocean behind me. It's you can hear it. Beautiful location. I'm at the Jupiter Beach Resort. Great to be in Florida. Great to be here. I'm going to be here, I believe, starting November 1st. I'm going to try to spend most of the winter here. And J.D. Bambara, oh, nice. You bet it's nice, you know. But yeah. And BB, hi, good morning, Bill and everyone. Great to see you. Kim Allison, hi, Sergeant Bill. Great to see you. Great to see all you guys. I mean, look at behind me. Listen to that. Is that just incredible? PJK, waving hello from Canada. Wow. Sunny Yorkshire, Amanda Simpson. Great to see you. 20 in the chat already. 10 with the thumbs up. So great to see everyone. Wow. So yeah, I got here yesterday. Artistic Driver 42, beautiful, good morning. Aunt BB, Moonlight View, good morning all. Hey, Sergeant Bill, Misdemeanor. Jamie Pimentel, good to see you, buddy. Always good to see you. Oh, my phone's going crazy right now. Rotate back here, okay. I don't know what the heck happened there. Something happened. Can you guys still hear me? I get some minor little problem here with the phone, but it's okay. I'm back. Looks absolutely gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous, you know. Now the phone wants to go, orientation is locked. I don't know what that, I'll just hold it with my hand. Jenny Rose, PJK, hear you fine, great. Scout Inquirer, yes, we can hear you. So cool, so cool. It is amazing to be here, and I'm thinking of like not having to endure another Northeast winter. Hello, Sergeant Bill in chat, good to see you. Little Dave and Mom. Wow, wow, wow. The only thing missing is my buddy Phil, straight out of Brooklyn, Phil Grimaldi. But he'll be able to join me when I go live on my laptop. But I'm using a gimbal, and something just it just locked for some reason, or it went out of lock, so I'm actually holding the phone with my hand. So guys, you watched the show the other night, I think, the one with in regards to Jolissa Fuentes with Doug Bishop from Adventures with Purpose. Those guys are just incredible. The work they do is unbelievable, and Phil and I were just privileged to interview Doug Bishop. I think the work he does with Adventures with Purpose is being highlighted. You know, this case they're working on now, Jolissa Fuentes, the missing girl from Selma, California, who's been missing now. Sherry Almeida, I'm in Jupiter, Florida right now, at the Jupiter Beach Resort. I actually came down to Florida to sign a lease for the winter for a condo I'm going to rent, because we're going to do the show live from Jupiter this this winter. It's just, I'm so looking forward to it. It's going to be so cool, and you know, what can I say? That's where we are right now. I'll stand up, you'll be able to see the ocean. There we go. See and hear the ocean. Amanda Simpson, Adventures with Purpose, an unstoppable team doing such good work. Absolutely, absolutely. You can't argue with that. Lieutenant Pete and Richella, good morning to you both. Jenny Rose, I would love to avoid the winter weather. Yeah, you know, it's just, I'm looking forward to it. I never did it before. I'm probably going to be banging back and forth, but I would like to avoid some of the nastiest parts of the winter, and it would just be so cool, you know. 44 in the chat, 23 thumbs up. Gorgeous spot there, Bill. It certainly is, you know, it certainly is gorgeous right now. And Jamie Pimentel, Janice Martin, love the winter. I guess you're a skier. I'm not loving the winter anymore. I used to, I never loved it. I always loved the summer. Kathy Bates and Axel is on the air. Sherry made a lovely Bill, great for you and your wife. My wife's going to be coming back and forth because she's still gainfully employed, you know, and she needs to be around for her job. Sometimes she could do things remotely, but not all the time. So guys, the case that we were looking at the other night, we had on Doug Bishop from Adventures with Purpose. the Jolissa Fuentes case, and they're deep into that case right now. Him and Nick Rinn, and they've searched Richard Resendez, doing good, buddy, doing good. Vicky Stinson, Bill, how amazing, enjoy. Princess Mitch in Arizona, we get a lot of snowbirds. Well, yeah, definitely snowbirds. That's the word. That's the folks that can leave the bad weather and go to Florida and enjoy the wonderful weather in Florida. Where is everyone today, man? There's all 53 in the chat. Usually by now I'm over 100. What's going on? You guys protesting me or something because I left the Northeast? Mickey Mantle's on the air, number 7. Hello, Mickey. Unsolved Crimes Uncovered, Aunt B. I do also, not a fan of the heat. Richard Resendez has got a thumb up. It's so cool. So, Jolissa Fuentes, when we interviewed Doug Bishop, he was telling us, they've cleared several bodies of water in Selma, California, around the area that she's missing from. The family, she's got a wonderful family. They're not giving up. They're searching. They got everyone boots on the ground. They've been doing the most unbelievable searches there. And they still, the police are asking the people in California for help in this search. There potentially could be there's been some human trafficking in that area, as there is in almost every area of this country. It doesn't get enough publicity, but the human traffickers are out there. And, the police are asking for the public's help. Could that have happened to Julissa? Julissa is 22 years old. She was last seen driving her vehicle, a 2011 Hyundai Accent, and she was seen, I believe it was the 7th of August. The last time she was seen is 04:30 in the morning, so 4:30 a.m. in the morning. And she was caught on going into a convenience store, almost like a 7-Eleven type store at that time, and that was the last time she was seen. Kelly Carmichael, hi from the United Kingdom, and love your content. You are very insightful. Thank you for all you do. Thank you, Kelly Carmichael. So great to have you folks here from across the pond, as they say. And I've been told I have the worst English accent on this planet, and I probably do. Little Dave and Mom, there's a new documentary series about Lori Vallow called Sins of the Mother. It's really good. I watched the first episode so far. It's about Kiely, and I missed the last part of that. I know Duty Ron covered that case, but I was sort of coming a little bit new to YouTube when I was first coming out. But that Kelly Carmile, thank you. I love America. Linda Cosma, hello, Bill. Mods in chat. It's on Netflix. Wishing B. I'm on jealous. Don't be jealous. Don't be jealous. You could do this too. Just have to have the nerve to leave your house and leave, the Northeast. Lucy, hi, Bill from Erie, Pennsylvania. Hello from Erie. Hey, Sergeant Mill, what makes certain cases high profile? Doug was saying white girls get more attention. Is that right? Look, something? I hate to make it about that, but the looks of someone, believe it or not, it draws in like the innocent looks. Kiely Rodni, she's a young 16-year-old girl. That gets the public more interested. It's just these innocent missing cases. You can't say, oh, they're not interested in this case because it's a young black girl or it's a young Hispanic girl. But the public gets interested in what they get interested in. It's like Summer Wells, a 5-year-old, 6-year-old girl. That was Patrick Glanville. Yes, it's a new locale. Look at that. Is that amazing? Is that just unbelievable? Fuzzy Doxy, great view. It sure is. Look at that boat going by, nice and slow, right? There we go. I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the clouds roll away. I don't even know that song really well. London Girl, hi Bell, hi everyone in chat. True Crime with Shannon. The innocent pull on your heartstrings, that's for sure. Janice Martin loved that song. That I agree. I don't think it's race, it's innocence, and the families are probably more outgoing in public. Like, what can you say? as to why, on an international level, that the public gets interested in one case as opposed to another one. Can you really fault the public for what they find interesting? What cases they find? Look, Summer Wells, Kiely Rodni. I mean, it's an international. It got international attention, you know, and we can't just disparage the public. Oh, they like this case over this other case. You know, some cases, people talk about, you know, Amber Alerts, and why are Amber Alerts so strict, the criteria for an Amber Alert. Because if they weren't strict, they would be calling Amber Alerts every day on people that just didn't come home from work, you know? So they have to make the criteria tough so that, you know, the police and the public are not chasing their tail. So the criteria for an Amber Alert has to be very, very, very strict. So Jolissa Fuentes, Adventures with Purpose, is all over this case right now. As I said, we had Doug Bishop on the other night. They're searching the waterways. They're searching the hills. They have a lot of help from the community because she has such a strong, strong family. The family wants to find her. The family loves Julissa and her friends. She's got lots of friends. But they've said that in that area, there's been some other kidnappings of young girls. They believe by human traffickers. After all, so Bill, what's your day like in Florida that you eat? You know, I'm just down here. I came here yesterday. I came down here to sign a lease for a condo for the winter time. So I don't have any schedule. I don't have any routine yet because I haven't been down here yet. But I plan to spend the winter down here. And we're going to do police off the cuff real crime stories from down here. It's going to be the base for the winter time, you know. So I'm going to have to figure out how to set up my room and how to set up my studio and do all of that stuff. After all, sweet official Floridian. I don't know if you can call me a Floridian. I'm a New Yorker. You know, people love us and hate us. They love our accent. They hate our accent. I told you a couple of weeks ago. Someone on the chat said, "I can't understand you. Your accent's so thick." And I said, I mean, I doubt that. I know my accent's thick, but you can understand what I'm saying, I think, anyway, right? So, you know, the case with Kiely Rodni, it's taken so many different turns, at least by people on the internet that are content creators. There's a lot of things that are being made up. There's a lot of things that are being exaggerated, enhanced. So until scientific evidence comes back, we can't really make that call as to what may have and may not have happened. And of course, everyone's waiting for the autopsy results so that we can tell. You know, we'll be able to tell what the heck happened here, you know. And so far, they're not back, you know. And Girl Friday, you become a snowbird. I don't blame you. Not yet. I just came down here to sign a lease. My God, you guys already got me as a Floridian. You already got me with a southern accent here, you know. But that's not true, you know. It's I'm just down here for the first day, and well, yesterday was the first day. Today's the second day. But yesterday just poured like you would not believe. It poured and rained all damn day. So you guys see the ocean there, right? YD 22 song, but I've lived here over 30 years and people still know I'm from New York. Of course, you never lose that New York accent. You never ever lose it. 115 in the chat, 16 with the thumbs up. If there's anyone in the chat that's not subscribed to Police Off the Cuff Real Crime Stories, go on our YouTube, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, right? And if you want to support us, we have a Patreon with 3 different levels. And we have our YouTube membership with 5 different levels. And you can join us and support Police Off the Cuff Real Crime Stories, Coffee with Cannon, Backyard Beverage, Bitchin' with Bill. I don't know what I'm going to call the show when I do it from Florida. I'm going to have to come up with a new name for it, you know. I thought how cool it would be to do it on the Jupiter Inlet, but I don't know if I'll be able to get a Wi-Fi signal. You know, I'll have to try that. Listen, look at that. Is that unbelievable? Marcelina Cellini, wow, it's beautiful there. It's gorgeous, gorgeous. Kelly Carmichael, I'm looking forward to some rain and cold weather. Are you really? Not me, I'm looking for some sun and hot weather. Yeah, there's no chickens here. You can't hear the chickens, you can't hear the rooster, but it's still beautiful. You know, when I stand up and change the position of this gimbal, you got the ocean right behind me. Rhonda Dahman, welcome to Florida. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The Sunshine State. It's crazy, you know, it's crazy. I love to be here, and got a lot of friends down here. Tons of New York City cops that live down here. In fact, the person I'm renting the condo from is a retired NYPD captain, and that's how I found out about it. You know, looking to stay in Florida for the winter, looking to be a snowbird. You know, I'm going to try to get my kids to come down here with us too, and you know, my one son Casey is in Denver, so I'm sure he'll love to spend a week here because he can work totally remotely. He's in cybercrime, that's his job. Yeah, YD22, no lawnmowers or chainsaws for sure. 124 in the chat, 73 thumbs up. I wanna go back and do it all over, 'cause I can't go back, I know. I wanna go back and do some things over, 'cause I can't go back, I know. Anyone know where that song is from? Probably not, right? It's Eddie Money. Eddie Money, who was a former Levittown guy where I grew up. He became a big rock and roll star. He died, I think, last year or the year before of cancer. But he was a huge success coming out of Levittown. Two big rock and rollers out of Levittown. Eddie Money and Billy Joel. Amazing, right? But I think, like, Billy Joel says he was from Levittown, but he actually went to Hicksville High School. And Eddie Money, I think, was from Levittown, but he went to Island Trees High School. And he was actually a cop for a very short time, Eddie Money. I believe his older brother was a captain. Yeah, rest in peace, Eddie Money. Eddie Money was a talented guy, right? Good saxophone player. Had some great, of course, his biggest hit, Baby Hold On to Me, and 2 Tickets to Paradise, right? That was his big hits. No, I don't think Eddie Money played guitar. I think he was a saxophone player and a singer and a songwriter. Whitey 22 Songberg, rest in peace, Eddie Money, for sure, for sure. 125 people in the chat, 84 with the thumbs up. Guys, so, you know, I know you guys have been paying attention. You're all Police Off the Cuff fans. For us, you know, we passed 32,000 subscribers. We were very excited about that. Now our next goal is 140. If we can bust out into 140, it's cool. You know, I'm not in the League of Duty, Ron, I think he's at like 136,000 or something like that. A different league. You can go on and bite into an apple and 30,000 people watch you. Where I gotta sing songs, do a little dance, tell jokes, you know. Lucy, oh my God, I love Levittown. Did you ever see the documentary? It's great. I haven't. I grew up there from the age of 5 until I got out of college. And I came home when I got out of college, I don't know, 22, 23, and then I moved into New York City and hit the mean streets of New York City. Janice Martin, you should check out the Monkey Jungle somewhere around there in Florida. Somewhere around there, that helps. Florida's not a small state, you know. PJK, it's about content and personality. Thank you, buddy. So again, getting back to Jolissa Fuentes, we'll probably be focusing on this story. We're hoping that she's found alive for her family's sake. I saw Eddie Money at Pipe Knob in Michigan right before his passing. My daughter and I attended. Yeah, great rock and roller, Eddie Money. Great singer, songwriter, and as I said, great saxophone player. Eddie Money, rest in peace. Kelly Carmichael, I need a holiday. I love the way that you guys, the Brits and Irish, they say, I'm on holiday. They mean that as vacation. After all, Sergeant Bill, what does it say about our society where Michael Frank Chase, who was a mobster, has about 1 million subscribers? It says people don't care. They just want to be entertained. We actually interviewed Sammy the Bull Gravano who was the underboss of the Gambino crime family, he has about, I think, 600,000 or 700,000 subscribers. He has a very successful podcast. Haha, Martha's Vineyard. What do you guys think of all these Republican governors sending migrants to red states? What do you guys think of that? Sending to Martha's Vineyard. Martha's Vineyard, they're freaking out there, huh? But they laugh when the borders are open. They laugh at when it's at others' expenses, right? Amanda Simpson, Sammy's interview. You listened, Amanda, to Sammy the Bull's interview? Julia Barlow, do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight, get down tonight. Blondie, I'm in Jupiter right now. I'm in Jupiter, Florida. It's a beautiful place. It's a lot of, I mean, just it's beautiful. That's all I can say. Gorgeous. Diane Krause, glad they are sending them, especially to Martha's Vineyard. You know, it just, when you see the faces of the people that live in Martha's Vineyard, they're like freaking out. Oh my gold. Oh my gold. Burt Reynolds' home, Sharon Parker. That's right. The Burt Reynolds Theater is here, and they just, with the Burt Reynolds Theater, they just put a lot of money into it. It's beautiful. I haven't been inside, but they have theater, they have concerts. I'm looking forward to going there, you know. Girl Friday thinks it's funny that they're sending all the migrants to red states. They're getting it to, look, New York City, they're getting a taste of it, you know. They want to be a sanctuary city here. Be a sanctuary city. Here's a few thousand people. Now pay for it and see how you like it, you know. So, Sharon Parker, I live in Florida, Lakeland, Florida. Wow. There's so many people moving to Florida. Bill, did you hear yesterday that Casey White and Vicky had almost 1,000 phone calls between them? I didn't hear that. Thomas Camp, my 600-pound wife can sing God Bless America, Go Buffalo Bills. I don't think you have a 600-pound wife. Come on. Who won the game last night between Kansas City and the Chargers? I mean, LA Chargers now. I can't keep track of where these teams are from anymore. Martha's Vineyard, it sounds like paradise. True Crime with Shannon, you're about 2 hours from me. Wow. Guys, 128 people in the chat, 100 thumbs up. Here we are live from Jupiter, Florida. Coffee with Cannon, Bitchin' with Bill. Backyard Beverage, Police Off the Cuff Real Crime Stories is our main show. Thank you guys for joining me today. This is the first live show from Jupiter, Florida. Well, I made a couple of videos this morning, you know, just 1 minute videos to just say hello from here. My wife's like, you're on the air too much. Stop doing so many videos. People are going to get sick of you. I said, maybe you're right. Maybe people will get sick of me, but after all, laugh out loud, great names. Sergeant Bill, was good that Ron DeSantis sent illegal immigrants to Martha's Vineyard. Listen, I think that what goes around comes around, you know? And some of these people that want to be sanctuary cities, they're laughing as Texas and Arizona and California, which is a sanctuary country, city, excuse me, it's not a country, it's a state. They, you know, they clearly have that whole sanctuary attitude. Then when you start sending people there and they realize how much money it costs, all of a sudden they're like, oh, we better do something about these borders. Then when they ask them if the border's secure, they insist it is. So let them get a taste, you know. Martha M. Minor, hi Bill, enjoy your time in Florida. I am enjoying it. It's great. You know, we're having a great time. We signed the lease for the condo for November 1st to May 1st. Fuzzy Doxy, those people welcome the open borders. That is what they voted for. Let's see how they enjoy them now. I don't know. I'm not so convinced about that, you know. Marcelina Shalini, that's right. Now they deal with that. After all, they dropped some outside command. I saw that. How great is that? Because she said, what borders? What borders? Yeah, these borders. Phil Grimaldi, hey Bill, I was just about to call you and said, let me check to see if you're on, and here you are. Yeah, I actually decided to do a show at the last minute because my wife says I'm going to go down to the pool. I said, all right, let me do a quick coffee with Ken. Well, it's never quick. it's always got to be 45 to 50 minutes. But here I is in live Coffee with Cannon from Jupiter, Florida. Yeah, Kim Allison, funny to see him on her front lawn right now. You think she'll deny now that the borders are secure? I don't know. Whitey 22 Songbird. Hello, all glad you did it, Bill. Hi, Phil. These are human beings. It's gross to use them like this. Yes, well then, Patrick Glanville, then let them secure the borders. Let them do something about it. They refuse to do anything about it. I agree. You're right. But you know something? The law is that there's a methodology to come into this country. There's laws. And if they just let them pour through and deny it, then let them get a taste of what it's like. You know, these are people in total denial. So yeah, it is wrong, but you know something? These people are also wrong. They're not right. They're illegally coming into this country, you know? So yeah, you're right. They're playing this game. But you know, let them, the Democrats and the Republicans, sit down and hammer out some legislation for border control. And until they do that, it's going to be a disaster, you know? And it is a disaster, but the disaster was only affecting one state. It was affecting red states, you know? Now it's going to affect blue states. You see how quick the legislation will get passed, you know? Phil Grimaldi, Bill and I may do a show together in Florida in November. Absolutely, absolutely. AO, we are a country of laws and borders, period. Absolutely. TG5, God will give everyone justice when we each pass, then we'll get a taste of what we will deserve. Maybe we prepared then. I mean, that's a little too heavy for me for Coffee with Cannon from my 7th floor deck at the Jupiter Beach Resort in Florida. So, after all, Florida show's amazing. 129 in the chat, 107 thumbs up. Guys, if you're watching this show and you're not subscribed to Police Off the Cuff, I'll call it Beaching with Bill. Andrew DeGroot, very, very creative. Excellent. That's very, very creative. Beaching with Bill. Love it, love it. There you get to see the beach a little bit behind me. I'm moving this gimbal around. But this is the first time I ever used the gimbal to do a show. It's a little bit different, a little bit crazy. Smitty, Make America Florida. My mom was an immigrant, but it did it legally. Yeah, you know, guys, I have nothing against anyone on this planet, you know. But Beachside with Bill, there's another good name. You know, but you got to do things legally. You just can't let people pour into this country and deny that it could be a problem. After all, unsolved crimes uncovered. Wow. So guys, getting back to the Jolissa Fuentes case, Adventures with Purpose, Doug Bishop, they're going to be working on that case. They're going to be working with the police. You know, I was impressed with Doug Bishop the other night about how much he really knew about the investigative process, about how the police investigate things, and he knew a lot about it, you know. Lucy, yes, Beaching with Bill. Hunter X Angler, damn right, yes, that's for sure. 131 in the chat, 112 with the thumbs up. After all, hey, so did she get lost in the water too? I think that Adventures with Purpose has cleared the bodies of waters in Selma, California, that they think she possibly could have been in. So I believe they're thinking some other possibility. They're thinking this case could be criminal, in essence, that she potentially could have gotten kidnapped. Because there happens to be a lot of human trafficking in that area. It happened recently to someone else, so they're thinking that that's a potentiality, that's a possibility. So they're looking at that, and Adventures with Purpose is all down with the police. They're all ready to help them, and look, the family of Julissa Fuentes is unbelievable, and they're ready to search every single day because they want their daughter back, they want their sister back, they want their cousin back, and the community is behind it too. So it's so important. After all, human trafficking is the worst the abductors are animals. I'm sorry to say, I agree. It's a horrible thing, and folks don't realize that it happens all over this country, all over the world, and that is one of the outgrowths of unbridled open borders, is human trafficking. Goes hand in hand with it. It's part of it, True Crime with Shannon. Jane, hey Bill, how's it going? Watched your True Crime. I just missed that. Just repost it. Every time I try to read something, it goes by real fast. It's tough. I got to take that Evelyn Wood course. TG5, beautiful sky. Yeah, it's gorgeous. It's a beautiful day. Well, it's still a little bit cloudy, but it's nice and warm. It's beautiful. We took a little ride by the inlet. The inlet is just amazing. There's a video on YouTube. Michael Jordan lives in Jupiter, and there's a video on YouTube of his yacht coming into the Jupiter Inlet. It's called something 23, his number in basketball. And Kelly Carmichael, sorry I cannot send you any money right now. Times are hard, struggling to feed. That's okay, Kelly Carmichael. Just listen to the show. Having you here is enough. It's enough. Marilyn Mineta, hello. Amanda Simpson, it's terrible what looks just beneath the surface inside, which is why we need the police. Yes. Yes. Gin Friday, 23 is Kobe. No, I think Jordan was also 23. Go look it up. His yacht is 23. He has it, and he has the side of the boat is painted like the bottom of a sneaker. It looks really cool, and I believe his yacht is like 80 feet long, and it's a big, great for fishing. And the day he pulled in, he had a whole bunch of people on. It looked like they had just gone fishing. They were all coming in. Looked like they had a great time. Amazing. I would imagine the fishing out there is incredible. Is the yacht shaped like a high top? No, but the side is painted like the bottom of a sneaker, which is pretty damn cool. 126 in the chat, 127, 120 thumbs up. Let's get a little more in this. There's not, I'm breaking 100, but we used to break 200, 300. What's going on? People don't like Florida? Fuzzy Doxy, 23 is Jordan's number. That's what I thought. Phil, we were just talking about that Bill Illegals bust to Martha's Vineyard. Unbelievable. I'm just happy that they're getting a taste of it. That they just snubbed their face and just in denial. Oh, there's no problem at the border. Okay, let's slap the problem right on your doorstep. See if all of a sudden you change your attitude about it. Now, all of a sudden legislation will be drawn up to correct the problem at the border, right? Mamma Mia, good afternoon, Bill. Enjoy your trip and stay safe. Thank you. Kelly Carmichael, again, thank you after all, XXX. Hunter X Anger, I love Florida. Yes, it's beautiful, just gorgeous. Pip and hi from the UK South. Girl Friday, I stand corrected. That's okay. We all make mistakes, and then there's a lot of people live here. I think Tiger Woods has a restaurant here. Michael Jordan has a restaurant here. Joe Namath, Broadway Joe, the famous Jet quarterback, he has a restaurant here right on the inlet. How cool is that, right? Jane, I so want to go visit the U.S., especially New York City and California. Yeah, Jane, you're welcome to come here anytime you want. We give you permission. True Crime with Shannon. Shaq lives in Orlando. Is that right? Is that right? Most of these folks, though, when they're millionaires and billionaires, they live in multiple places. They don't just live in one place, And even when they live in a place like Jupiter, half the time or 3/4 of the time they're not here. They're always traveling. That's the nature of life when you got big bucks. You can't stay in one place. You always want to move around and see the world, see the world, adventure and see the world, So, where are you? No invite, I see you. I'm in Jupiter, Florida. I came down here to sign a lease for a condo that I'm going to be renting over the winter. and I did it face to face and handed over the check, gave my deposit. So, True Crime with Shannon, got the money, get a couple of homes. Lieutenant Pete is on the air. Great to see Lieutenant Pete. You know, it's funny, when I first started doing this show, I was like, how can you stay on the air for 30 minutes or even 20 minutes? How do you do that? And then most of the time now I'm staying on for like 50 minutes, 50, and talking to you guys and talking about cases. And after all, that was fast, Sergeant Bill. Deal already done. Well, the deal has been in the working for months and months and months. So, is it hurricane season here? It probably is, but yesterday was pretty nasty. I think there was a hurricane on the West Coast, but it was raining all day yesterday. Really, cats and dogs, as they say. Raining cats and dogs. Oh, you guys, it's raining men, hallelujah. Remember that one? Bill, you need to stay on longer today. We were having withdrawals. Oh, God. Yes, it's hurricane season. Wow. Well, I didn't know that. Being a Northeasterner, I didn't know it was hurricane season yet. June to November is hurricane season. Oh, my God. Kelly Carmichael, I wish, Bill. 137 in the chat. Can we get 13 more and hit 150? I don't know. It's we're at 140, so we only need 10 more to hit 150. We could get 10 more, right, guys? There's all my Irish people. I haven't seen a lot of Irish people lately. Sherry made it the filthy rich travel in the private planes and lecture us about the environment. Isn't that the truth? John Kerry, the green energy czar, flies around in a private jet, right? As he owns 10 houses, 14 cars, 7 snowmobiles. I'm making all of this up because I don't know what he owns. A yacht, private jet, and he talks about global warming. Yeah, it's it's for thee, not for me. That's the expression that's used. Patricia Burns, you look like you're one of the Jetsons. Funny, you guys, So, again, let's get back to Jolissa Fuentes. Adventures with Purpose is on the case. I'm very impressed with Doug Bishop the other night. The Kiely Rodni case, I'd imagine that the family is very upset about that, and just about a lot of the stuff that's coming up on the internet that's untruths, and people are making it up, and they just listen. If that was your loved one, how would that make you feel? Pretty damn bad, huh? I know the mom is beside herself. It's just a crazy situation. Pippin, good to see you, Kim Alliston. So, Doug was talking about that with us, how, the family's upset, and everyone's waiting for the autopsy results and the toxicology to come back. But until it does, there's so many rumors and so many untruths about what actually happened in that case. And it's still running rampant, and we wonder how people would feel if it was their relative, if it was their daughter. And these shows on the internet are just running with different things every single day. Different what if this, what if that, woulda, shoulda, coulda stuff, It is heartbreaking. Momo Shark, unless new evidence comes in, the Kiely case creators need to step back and respect the family. Momo Shark, I agree with you. Jane, I feel so for Kiely's family. It's awful, all the rumors about the case. Can't imagine how our family's feeling right now. Yeah, and it's the results of the interviews have never really come in. We don't know what they are. The police have kept it close to the vest. So they may know things, obviously, that we don't know. And until all of that stuff is out, all of this conjecture is just, it's hurtful. You know, I think it's hurtful. And what can I say? You know, after all, Sergeant Bill, what happened to Dylan Rounds? Do you think? I don't think that the Dylan Rounds case is going to have a happy ending. That's all. I'll put it to you that way. I didn't cover that as much as Duty Ron did. I covered it in the very beginning, but Duty Ron knows a lot about that case, and he'll probably fill you in better than I can. But again, whenever someone's missing for that long, it's not going to end happily. Let's put it that way. You know, 131 in the chat, 136 thumbs up. We only got to 140. I was hoping we'd get to 150 today, but some people don't like Florida, I guess. I don't know. Prayers for a safe return of Jolissa Fuentes, absolutely. True crime with Shannon, yes, Dylan case is going to be a sad ending. These missing person cases, guys, are just so difficult. They're so tough. You know, for the police, for the family, for everyone, it's a tough thing, you know. And when small towns and small municipalities get these kind of cases, it just overwhelms them. It overwhelms their system, it overwhelms their finances, it overwhelms their resources, because they can do nothing but. And again, they don't have the personnel. Momo Shark, love the way you pronounce Florida. People love the New York accent. They either love it or they hate it. Montana Mama, so heartbreaking. Yes. Fuzzy Doxy, no Kiely, not sure how the name was spelled. So guys, after all they expect people to do, heartbreakability, these young kids missing cases, yes. It is ridiculous. It's horrible. And you know, and this whole human trafficking thing, it could be cut down. It could be cut in half. It could be cut to workable numbers. But you know, again, we have open borders, and we're not doing enough about Patricia Burns. Yes, in essence, what you're talking about is the YouTube is just putting out all kinds of different stories about the Kiely Rodni case, and we all wish that it would slow down or stop until we get new information, better information, till some of the evidence is back. Because right now, the evidence isn't back, you know, and people are still making up a lot of things, you know. Any dolphins been seen yet, Jane? I didn't see any yet, but I'm sure they're here. I'm sure they're out there, you know. Look, Long Island had some year with sharks, right? I think there were like 5 near-miss shark attacks on Long Island over the last summer. That's like unheard of. That never happens on Long Island, but I guess the sharks are on Long Island now. They're spending it in the East Coast for the summer. Jessica G, we're seeing so much mess with these open borders. You know, absolutely, something has to be done about it. Border security, something has to be done with this, you know. You know, guys, I think I'm just gonna I'm at 43 minutes, 44 minutes. I think I'm gonna end at 45 minutes. Make the first show from Jupiter just a little like 5 minutes shorter. Not that I have a specific amount of time that I want to do these shows, but it's been great. I mean, I was experimental coming on the show and seeing all you guys, saying hello to all you guys. It's wonderful. Momo Shark, White House is in denial. DeSantis is really showing he is a true leader. Mickey Mantle, Surf's Up. Kim Allison, thank you. God bless Bill. Have a great time, Sergeant Bill. Fuzzy Docs, that used to always drive to Daytona Beach and would see sharks swimming early in the morning. Wow. I'm gonna have to do that one of these days. I mean, this is really just my setting it up for November. But I'm going to be coming down here a great deal. Folks, I want to thank you for tuning in today. It was my pleasure to come on the air from Jupiter, Florida. Have a great day and God bless.